All right, so yeah, Leica sent me a camera. Now they say taste is suggestive. Well, they were right. It may not be for everyone, but thank God I'm not everyone. It's for those who move slower, talk less, and show more. It's beauty in control, knowing what to keep and what to leave behind. Call it style, call it control. Whatever it is, you either have it or you don't. And whatever you call me, can't call me broke. All right, so I put on this outfit because I thought it would be one, hilarious to kind of pop out in a 1970s-ish kind of businessman kind of attire to walk around with the Leica, because for some reason when I think Leica, I kind of just think of, I don't know, this outfit. So I thought that would be hilarious. And two, I just realized that Halloween is coming up, so kind of a decent kind of Halloween costume by accident. I also realized that it's low-key tough, and I'm gonna wear it just not even as a joke or to be funny. I'm actually gonna, put this on because it's kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. But with that being said, hello, hi, how's everybody out there doing today? It is of course your boy Volandis back with yet another video. And in today's video, we're talking about the Leica Q3 because Leica sent it to me and I want to talk about it. Now, the Leica Q3 is not a new camera, so I'm not going to be going over no technical aspects of the camera. I'm just going to be talking about kind of my experience with the camera and the things I like, things I don't like, I guess, and just kind of talk about what I'm going to be using it for, I guess, in the upcoming days and weeks, I guess. Now, I've only had this camera for a little bit of time, but since I've had it, I've taken it with me on a couple of projects and shoots that I've been doing. I wanted to use it alongside some of the video work that I've been doing, just to kind of get my feet wet and kind of get used to using the camera before I take it with me overseas later this week. Now it's just something about having that red dot around my neck that got me feeling different. I mean, you throw the Leica on and it's automatically an outfit elevator. Plus 10,000 aura points. Feeling a little pretentious. But it's all in the name of pretentious creativity, you feel me? And it feels good, I must say.
If you're like me, you're always trying to make your videos feel bigger than the budget behind them, and that's where Storyblocks comes in. Storyblocks is an all-in-one stock media subscription that gives you unlimited downloads of high quality and diverse content for one predictable price. No hidden fees, no surprises, just everything you need in one place. I use it to build out visuals and sound when I don't have time to shoot everything myself. Whether it's 4K and HD video, music, sound effects, or motion graphic templates, I can find exactly what I need and fast. It saves me hours every week and gives me the freedom to experiment without worrying about the extra cost. And it's all authentic footage created by real artists, so everything feels intentional, not generic. Plus, it's royalty free with clear-cut licensing. So once you download it, you're protected forever. So if you want to create more and worry less, head to storyblocks.com/Volandis or click the link in my description to get started with unlimited stock media downloads at one set price. Thank you Storyblocks for sponsoring this video. Okay. The Leica Q3. First of all, very beautiful camera. For anybody who's not familiar with the Q series of cameras, they're essentially like the X100 series that Fujifilm makes. It's their digital point and shoot. They make two versions, the 28mm and the 43, I do believe. I think personally I would probably gravitate towards the 43mm if I had a choice. Whoa, Miso, get down, baby. Where you want to get in my lap? Come. Alright, you're messing up my aesthetics. But with that being said, you can do digital zooms with the equivalents being to 35mm, 50mm, 75mm, and 90mm. You do lose a little bit of resolution every time you punch into the sensor, but for me, I think that's not too big of a deal or issue when it comes to shooting with a camera like this. But the glass is sharp. It's exactly what you can expect from a Leica lens. And like I said earlier, shooting with a camera like this one is an amazing experience. And me personally, I like shooting with cameras that I'm not too familiar with because it almost feels like starting and learning photography all over again, getting used to the menu system and just like where buttons are, what the camera's good at, what it's not really that good at. I've personally been using the camera like a film point and shoot. I have it on single shot and I mainly have been using manual focus. In part because when I first got this camera, I didn't know how to put it in autofocus, and instead of just looking it up or trying to figure it out, I just was like, I'm gonna use it in manual focus, which was fine. But there's a little lever under the lens to help you, manual focus. And if you turn that all the way to the left and press the button at the bottom, you can then put it in autofocus, which is not something that I would have known without the manual or looking that up, because that's just an interesting way to put a camera in autofocus. Also, something that's a pretty interesting design choice in my opinion is the thread for putting a tripod mount on the bottom of this camera overlaps with the compartment for the memory card. So if you wanted to change out your memory card and you had a tripod plate on the bottom of your camera, then you would have to take the tripod plate off, take the memory card out, reattach the jack. It's just like a lot. I don't necessarily see this camera being put on a tripod a lot, so I don't really think that's an issue. But again, it's a Leica camera. You got the red dot. I got the short strap on this one, and it just feels good. You go outside, I feel super pretentious. I feel like I can take pictures of anything and it'll look good. And yeah, it's just the way this camera looks, the way it feels, the way you use it, it makes you want to go out and shoot, which in my opinion is a really good thing when it comes to taking photos and making photos. The camera that you have should inspire you to make and create the things that you want. Miso, listen to this. So yeah, I don't have too much time with this camera. I am headed to Europe at the end of this week, so I am going to be taking it with me to Europe, and it's going to be the only camera that I take to Europe. I might take my FX3, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, going to Europe at the end of the week, so it should be fun to kind of use this and walk around with this and just have this on me. It's easy, throw in a bag, have it on my neck, whatever the case may be. It's just like a really good and nice camera to have with you at all times. Now, this isn't my first Leica. I used to have a Leica M6, but I sold it for very ridiculous reasons that I'm not going to get into. But now I do have to give this one back, unfortunately. Maybe we can do some type of hashtag Leica give Volandis the camera type shit. Maybe if we beg them enough, they'll just let me keep it or send me one. Please, if y'all are watching this, please just let me keep the camera. Let me get a camera. Let me just get it, man. You feel me? But anyway, yeah, not too much to really go over. Like I said, this camera's been out for quite a minute, so I don't really need to talk about the specs or what it is that comes along with using this camera. I feel like there's enough of that out there already, but just wanted to make a video about Leica sending me a camera because it's pretty cool, pretty nice when companies and brands kind of recognize you within your community artistically, creatively, and it's just nice and it feels nice. So thank you, Leica. I hope to, you know, continue using some of these cameras in the future, but we'll see. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, got something out of it. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, I'm not talking to you because you already did what you had to do. So with that being said, let's get up out of here and let's go do some shit.